Hey everybody, Real Estate Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. Look, honestly, I'm going to be very frank. I do not think this video will do well at all. And the reason why is because it is going to be full of truth bombs. Now, I've been an investor in real estate since 2001. I got out in 2006. Selling off all of my real estate, closing the doors on my real estate flip business because I knew the collapse was underway and it was going to take a lot of very innocent people out with it. And a lot of people said that this time is different, that this time is, you're wrong, Ninja, this crash isn't happening, and now it's happening. It's all over the news. Real estate is starting to collapse, and it is going to go down very significantly because the Federal Reserve is going to keep raising rates. You're going to see mortgage rates in the double digits. But right now, news just came out of Bank of America that actually makes me sick to my stomach. Why? Not because certain people are going to get a benefit over other people, right? Other types of people. We're going to talk about that, different types of people. I don't care what sex you are, what race you are. I don't care if you're white, black, Cuban, or Asian. I know that's a Will Smith song, but seriously, I don't care about your creed. I don't care about anything. This is what I care about. I care about any human being on this earth that wants to be a success, that they are given all of the tools necessary to be successful. I know that I would never be as successful as I am now if I didn't try and help people in the past. My entire life has been about helping other people be successful, more successful than me. I was taught that at an early age, that if you make other people successful, you will become successful yourself. Now we are on the verge of the greatest real estate and financial collapse in Earth's history. Right now, it's happening right now. The whole world's economies are collapsing. People don't even understand what's happening. Most people don't even understand that 2 years ago, and all this craziness happened because the economies were collapsing in 2019. The banking industry was collapsing in America. Crazy. I'm going to read this story, and then I'm going to tell you some stuff, the parallels that are happening back way when. And not only is this trying to incite, in my opinion, class warfare, but also what it is doing, it is going to prey on the lack of education. The lack of education, not between, races, but social classes. And I'm going to explain that. So stick around to the end, okay? Don't misquote me, because I think this is very serious. And yeah, again, I don't think the algo is going to want to treat this very well because it's going to be full of truth bombs. So that's up to you guys. If you hit the thumbs up button, hit the share, and get it out there. It says Bank of America tests no down payment mortgages in Black and Hispanic neighborhoods. The pilot program aims to help first-time buyers in several neighborhoods obtain affordable loans. That sounds great, right? I'm all for that. Helping people obtain loans. But here's the problem. What we're going to talk about, is akin to credit card companies preying on college kids at their college campuses, handing out little gifts and making it look so glamorous. Check out the credit. You can get a credit line. Here you go. And what it's doing is it's literally putting a noose around human beings all around the world. Debt equals death. And I want people to learn how to grow wealth the right way so that they can be free to do and live whatever way they want because of freedom in being out of debt, right? It's so important to have good education, and it doesn't mean going to school, guys. I became a millionaire when I was in my mid-20s, not because I went to school. As a matter of fact, I failed out of school, for everything from high school to college. I couldn't make it. I still have a hard time reading and spelling. And the facts are, good news is my bank account does not care about the grades I made in school, all right? So I really genuinely want to get through to people. It says right here, Bank of America is offering mortgages for first-time home buyers that do not require down payments, minimum credit scores, or closing costs in a program that aims to boost home ownership's rates among first-time Black and Latino buyers. Let me tell you something right now, and I want to make this very clear. The real estate system is collapsing, and they are trying so hard to find new buyers, okay? i.e. suckers. I want you to learn everything you can. If you want to buy a home, I want you to buy a home. Check this out. Read the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It'll cost you probably about $15, and it'll be the greatest education you've ever had. And what will happen is, as you start to learn about how to buy homes and why it's important to buy your own home or rentals that other people, and I want you to do that, you'll start to realize that all these guys, the big guys, are getting out right now. I don't want people trapped. I had lots of people that I know, people that worked for me, people that were friends. Actually, my workers are my friends. The people that work with me are amazing. And I mean with me, not for me. They lost their homes in the last Great Recession because they were suckered by some real estate agents that said this would never end, or the news agencies that said this would never end, or the banks that said this would never end. And guess what? It ended. And I can't be more pissed off right now. Why? Because it's a trap. And I don't want you trapped. I want you successful. It says right here, under the trial program, trust me, because it ain't gonna last long, because it's gonna be all over the news that real estate's collapsing, which was announced on Tuesday, Bank of America will offer loans to people in certain predominantly Black and Hispanic neighborhoods in Charlotte, North Carolina, Dallas, Detroit, Los Angeles, Miami. That's weird. These are the hot markets that are starting to tank. For the program, which is called the Community Affordable Loan Solution, is based on income and location and requires no mortgage insurance. I wonder who's backing those loans. AJ Barkley, the head of neighborhood and community lending for Bank of America, said the goal of the program was to help individuals and families, particularly Black and Hispanic people, build wealth over time. It allows us to revitalize minority communities, she said in an interview. Guys, I'm going to give you some advice if you're going to do this, which it is an amazing opportunity. No money down, but I want to give you a piece of advice that is very important in a second. It says, she said in an interview noting that anyone looking to buy a home in one of the designated neighborhoods could apply for a loan under this program. Going down here, it says right here, it talks about the rates of different races that own properties. And it says right here, there's a cap. Let's see here, sorry. This is the advice I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna let you guys read this story. This is the advice I'm gonna give you. If you use this, buy smart. Don't go buy something that you can't afford. Buy something that is well within your income level, well within. Do not let the mortgage person that's giving you this loan that makes money based off of how much the loan's worth. Think about that. Tell you how much you're qualified for. You know how much you pay in rent and how much you could comfortably make. Go look on a house that will have a payment based off of that. Also, get into a fixed rate loan. These are two pieces of advice. Do not get suckered into an adjustable rate mortgage because rates are going higher, all right? The Federal Reserve has made it very clear. So stay within your budget, stay within your means. Get something within, that is a fixed rate. Then number 3, try and buy a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex. Because if you're gonna do this, why not have people pay your mortgage for you? Learn, like I said, go read that book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. Right? Go read that book and why it's important to have people pay your mortgage for you. Those are 3 pieces of advice I could give you right now, and I think it is so very vital. Those 3 pieces of advice, this isn't financial advice, this is life advice from a gentleman that could barely make it through high school. I shouldn't have made it through high school, did not make it through college, but became a millionaire using real estate by the time I was 26 years old. Those three things, fixed interest rate, get into a payment that you are comfortable with, not one that is going to stretch you. Stay at like 1/3, maximum 1/2 of your income, your monthly take home, okay? That's the max your mortgage should be. I like to stay in 1/3, all right? And then get yourself a property that has multiple units on it so you could rent them out and they can help. Those people will be paying your mortgage for you, okay? Think smart, 3 things right there. Other than that, if you can stick to those 3 things, you are going to be a very wealthy person, I tell you what. But do not get suckered if you're one of those people that I'm telling you, it's gonna screw up your credit if this fails. And I don't like seeing that. Guys, I want you to succeed. Again, I don't care about your sex, I don't care about your race, I don't care about your creed, I don't care about that, I care about your heart. Let's go and crush it. And let's see what the algo does with this. All right, guys, Real Estate Ninja is out.